Hey guys, today I'm going to start my review a bit different. I'm going to give a poem I dedicate to Lucio Fulci that I wrote. The eyes both brown and green, but mostly pulsating blue, and the kind only a woman could contain, the kind only Fulci would slain, mean and heartless as only he could do. People mustn't forget when the doors of hell are open all evil exist, tarantulas with the most venomous bites, the kind Fulci could only use right. The fog is rolling in, going outside is too big of a risk. The camera rolls and rolls, and Lucio gives and gives. The critics praise and all their lies as the blood stops and the maestro dies. But I still believe Fulci lives. Thank you for watching my review. Today I will be doing one of the Godfather of Gore's gialli films. I don't know if there's any other ones lined up, maybe besides Mrparka, but this is Don't Torture a Duckling. It stars Tomas Milian and Flavia the Heretic herself. This movie basically follows the plot of a small, remote village, and child murders start taking place. Child murders. Of course, the kids are dubbed poorly. That's just kind of it's hard to dub kids correctly, but the real cool thing about this movie is a lot of giallis don't make much sense, but this one makes sense. Fulci, unlike Argento, creates a small town that is alive in itself. It's more of a character, the small town character, really religious and superstitious at the same time. There's kind of two sides kind of duking it out a little bit. There's a lot of twists and turns. It's complex plot. You're not going to know who the killer is. Maybe you will. Maybe you won't. I didn't. I was surprised with the killer. I don't want to show really any scenes for the movie without giving it too much away. And the gore effects in the movie are immaculate. The ending is one of the best deaths I've ever seen. Of course, Tomas Milian is awesome in it. He's got a 70s mustache. He's a reporter who comes into town. He's trying to figure out the murders are taking place. And they're also, in every one of these movies like his, I noticed with Fulci, all the characters seem evil. All the characters have motives. They always seem like they're up to something. You don't know who could be the killer. And with giallis especially, anything can come out of right field. But I would recommend this one. I was really, really pleased with this movie. This is the Anchor Bay edition of it. It's also been re-released on Blue Underground. But if you have not seen this, it's one of Fulci's best. Don't Torture a Duckling. A lot of people like to talk about Zombie and Beyond and City of the Living Dead, which are great movies, but I think that some of his other films, like Don't Torture a Duckling and New York Ripper, suffer from it. Fulci was a maestro of all genres, really. Before, he struck gold with horror. He was kind of crapped upon in his own country, from what I hear a lot. But he did comedies, westerns, thrillers. He did all sorts of stuff. He was a jack of all trades, and he was pretty good at all the stuff that I've seen him do. I haven't seen any of his comedies, but stuff like Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse is a pretty good movie and stuff too. But Don't Torture the Duckling is brutal and mean-spirited, and at the time, I really think he probably took some slack for, Italy is a big Catholic country, so I mean, especially during those times in 72, 71, I think he probably took a lot of slack for how he showed religion and all the superstitious stuff of people, and especially a movie about killing little boys is just pretty awful. Like, again, it's filled with a lot of characters that are untrustworthy, and it keeps you guessing. And it's a great movie. It's a great gialli. One of the best I've ever seen. Check it out. Long live Fulci, because he is awesome. Thanks for watching. I know it's a bit short, but I didn't want to give too much away. I can go into a little bit more detail. But the killer is probably not going to be, it's not the first person. There's like 3 or 4 people you think are the killers, and then he'll be like, nope, too obvious, nope, you're not long enough in the movie. And I mean, the idea of superstition really pushes a lot of the people in this movie to do horrific things and not have any guilt for it. And there's a real emotional scene that is played really well. And I must say that the final death scene is one of the coolest death scenes I've ever seen in my entire life. So check this one out. It's a great movie. It's great Fulci. Thanks for watching.